That's so cheap. Hi guys, Chox here, and welcome back to the garden playlist. It is Sunday, July 9th. It is a beautiful day out here. So let's have a look and see what's going on in the fairy garden, see what's happened with the other ones I've planted, and the other garden areas. Let's have a look. So it's still all taken over in here. There's not a whole lot going on in this section, but I keep adding new things and bringing them out here. But I haven't done that yet. But I did weed, and I did clip down that tree. A little bit of this tree. And look. Oh, looky, look. This pretty one is flowering. That's also purple. Very cool. And then there is the orange lily that I had transplanted out of the little pot. The pink ones are all done, but tiger lily, that's one of the ones that I transplanted in from the Pure Garden that I found, surprise, surprise. And then look at this one here. It's got two big fat heads on it. 1, 2. So hopefully that will be tiger lily as well. Can you see that in there? It's almost like yellowy instead of orange. But hey, that's just a transplant, so that's awesome. I'm very excited for the little lily section. Very pretty. And of course, the tulip section, nothing is going on because it's the tulip section. Although I did weed it, I am trying to keep that climbing ivy tree out of it. It looks like some birds have been nesting in there again. Birds nesting. I wonder if there's anything else up in there now. It's like a good little hiding spot getting in there. Oops. Dun, da, da, da. So yeah, it definitely looks like birds have been sitting and perching. Lots of bee activity going on. Oh, and flies. I got bit by a fly the other day. That was not fun. Weird, but not fun. Hey, my rock has a hole in it. You see that there? That's a hole in the rock. Huh. Oh, I wonder why that happened. So there's the green man hiding. He's lost his eyeball still. It's down there keeping an eye on things. But the yarrow is looking beautiful. All these tall white flowers, the soft lushness of all this. Oh, I love it. I think the ants stole all the pansies because nothing is coming up from there yet. But the asters, they're happening. They're happening. So that's pretty awesome. Like, I don't get things that pop up very often. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm inconsistent with watering. So that's neat. The chives are all done. They're poor little beaten down seed heads there. Oops. Oh, and there's a snake skin back there. These guys are all going to seed. They get everywhere. So I don't know if I want them to just fall wherever they're going to fall, or if I'm going to cut them out this year. I think I'm just going to let them fall wherever they fall, because this can be all beautiful. And the bachelor buttons are coming up right there. So yay, things are sprouting. Definitely a late start this year. But I did have to clip a lot of this back on the bottom because it grows rather quickly. And especially after it rains, like everything grows just so fast after it rains. So I have a bit of a mess to clean up around here. Let's go have a look at the other section. So these are the peonies underneath the window, and they are so done. I really didn't tend to this area of the garden very well this year. I just kind of let them go and do their own thing. I don't know. Might throw on my boots and come and weed this out a bit. It was just one of those things. I did not really tend to this area this year. And then down the garden path. Oops. Yeah, we've got Virginia creeper in there too, with some chives and stuff. So that just does its own thing every year. And this is my other section of, I just got scared by flowers. This is my other section of garden, and I'm gonna get out of the shower. And in this area here is supposed to be like wildflowers, and I think this area here is supposed to be as well. Those are definitely sunflowers. They've gotten huge, but oh, there's another sunflower there. I did 3 steps and something should be coming up there, and I'm not sure if it is. I weeded out a bunch of these like sticky weeds that have been coming up here forever. So I don't know. But yay, sunflowers. Something is finally growing in there other than weeds and the beautiful quartz. Ooh, I'm very excited about the pots because I didn't really plant any herbs this year so far. Except for chamomile I've got in there. And these lilacs are doing really good. JT says he's going to pop a hole in the bottom for me, so I'll have some drainage. But those guys look like they're adjusting well. I'm just going to leave them in there for a bit more to get better established. Hello, butterfly. But these pots here, I've got beans. And there's actually beans coming up. So that's very exciting. These are green beans. And more green beans. So, yeah, yay! And more green beans. And more green beans. So I'm very excited that these are all popping up because I was getting really disheartened with the lack of things that were growing for me. Thinking I'm doing it all wrong, or the seeds are old, or the dirt's not right, or I'm not watering enough. It was just like, bleh, gardening. But things are growing, so that makes me happy. And I've planted parsley in there. Nothing yet. Evening primrose in here, and there is some cracking, like something might be going on, but just keep watering these guys. Calendula looks like it's popping up, or that could be weeds. I'm really not sure. Nothing. And surprise, look, you have sage. JT came and planted that for me, so now I'm including it. So yeah, really excited about those beans growing. Hopefully they will, hopefully they'll grow big and give me lots of beans, because I can always support them in those little boxes. Here in the Pure Garden, those beautiful peonies are done. I still want to transplant them out of here because I don't want the ants near the house. But I love the color of these ones. They're just gorgeous. So I may try transplanting them again over to the other side of the house, where the other ones are. Hi Carl, hi Annie. Hi Chox. And this is the area where I got some of the Lily of the Valley from. It's a little trashy. And those orange tiger lilies that we put over in the fairy garden. So let's go have a look at the potato box. First, let's have a look at the staghorn sumac that a friend gave me. I thought I might have killed the one here because this is where the main plant is, but she says it's normal for them to die off. But it looks like there's another one growing right here. Nice sturdy leaves on it. And another little baby one. So I'm just going to keep these guys in this pot and let them grow a little bit more. So here clipping some of this grass. So that's what the leaves look like. Okay, now we'll look at the potato box. See those purple things? Those are JT's beans. This is why I have bean envy. So here we are at the potato box. These flowers have bloomed and done. And apparently they're supposed to, I don't know, make seeds in there. We'll see what's happening. But it looks like something's eating the leaves down there. And I did have 2 snakes that were living in here, but I don't know what happened to them. So, I don't know. I was not expecting this out of the potato box. So this is exciting, and just keeping an eye on what's going on. And beside it here is one of those little peonies. So I don't think it's going to flower, but it is surviving. And we do have it in a post thingy, tomato cage. It's hot out and it's nap time. But this one is not doing well. So I don't think I watered it enough and it just kind of toasted. So I'm thinking maybe one of those peonies from the side garden can come over here, attract bees for the garden, you know, that sort of thing. Because I don't want the peonies close to the house. But yeah, so this is the look at this end. Let's go and have a look at the succulents as they're growing because they're pretty amazing. Okay, so here's my succulents. Oh, and mosquitoes. I had to bring them outside because the light inside was not doing them any justice. So there's this 4-inch one I brought home, and it looks beautiful like a moonflower or a sunflower, you know, to represent the sun. This is a cute little calancho, and I mean, this thing has grown probably an inch since I brought it home. There's a dangerous tick. So that's what that looks like. Gotta make sure I check myself when I go in. And this succulent here has this amazing flower thing going on. You see that? Like, the color is just so pinky orange. All the lights inside weren't doing it any justice. And the thing is quite tall. But yeah, it's so beautiful. Like, and it just kind of stands out. So there we go. There's the succulents. Now for the closing clip. Alright, you guys, let's just add to the weirdness of this. I'm going to close this out and then go shoot the succulents. So that's why it may not make sense. In and out, whatever. But thank you so much for joining me for this garden tour. Yeah, things are actually growing. It's actually encouraging to see. So hopefully things will keep growing and I can keep updating you, and maybe I might plant some new things. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me in the garden. This is a little bit crazy. Feel free to click one of these boxes going on around my head. It'll take you to like something YouTube suggests for you, and maybe another gardening playlist, who knows. But I appreciate you hanging out with me. Please leave me comments in the section below about anything random this time. I don't even care. What's your favorite thing to grow? That's not really random. That's like a really good question. But I will see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and get out and play outside in your garden. Bye.